The Washington-signed Protactile and Trilingual Interpreter Workgroup met on February 5th to review decisions made during the Solutions Summit and make plans for the rest of the month. The group discussed next steps, such as gathering information, finalizing recommended solutions, and making sure diverse and marginalized communities' perspectives are prioritized in the legislative report. The work group will finish their work by the end of February 2025. A community survey is open until February 14th, 2025. Please share the survey widely to help people provide their experiences, recommendations, and proposed solutions for the Legislative Action Report. The survey link will be shared at the end of this video. The Deaf-Blind Service Center, DBSC, has offered to provide deaf-blind people the ability to complete the survey. Contact DBSC if you need deaf interpreter or communication facilitator support for the survey. The legislative report aims to guide future advocacy and provide a roadmap for legislators and community members to collaborate in developing effective, short, and long-term solutions to the interpreter shortage. The report will include workgroup recommendations and insights from workgroup meetings, focus group interviews, and information from the survey. The report will suggest proposed actions for legislators to consider. Legislative report development will begin in March, and the final report will be submitted to the legislature in June. The English language report will be posted for public review in July. The ASL translation will be posted shortly afterwards. ODHH will train deaf, deaf-blind, and hard of hearing coalition members, interpreters, and community members on how to work with legislators to implement the report's proposed legislative, policy, community-based, and organizational solutions. The trainings will take place starting in summer through winter 2025. The Department of Social and Health Services is committed to equity, diversity, and inclusion. ODHH will ensure the legislative report prioritizes the experiences and perspectives of marginalized communities and interpreting professionals appropriately. Recommendations will prioritize marginalized communities and align with state goals. The legislative report will detail specific challenges and proposed recommendations and actions to help meet these challenges. The issues include the limited availability of sign language interpreters and the various challenges to becoming an interpreter. Recommendations to develop training programs to help more prospective sign language interpreters enter the field. Recommendations for more education and internship opportunities for future sign language interpreters. Action plans to support community advocacy for better policies and support. The weekly ASL video series will continue to keep the community updated on the workgroup's progress. The next workgroup meeting is on February 19th, 2025. Topics will include preliminary report summaries, preparation for final recommendations, final work to be completed. The group focused on several areas: strategies for distributing a survey and generating outreach ideas, support for a Seattle-based interpreter training program due to its proximity to the deaf-blind community, the need for expanded professional development on legal issues, and opportunities to build upon existing training for educational interpreters. A need for further research into ODHH's Qualified Deaf Interpreters program, including system improvements and additional training for deaf interpreters. The importance of engaging trilingual and protactile interpreters in training efforts. Rural interpreting, professional development and support. The work group also explored creative ideas in all areas, like a traveling interpreter program, like traveling nurses. They also looked at successful programs, such as the Colorado Rural Interpreter Skills Enhancement Project and the Improving Rural Interpreter Skills Project,